Hello everyone. In this session, we'll be starting with the new topic which is interest on debentures. Now what does interest means? Interest means the extra amount we have to pay along with the amount we have borrowed from someone. For example, when we borrow some amount from the bank in the form of loan, at the time of repayment of loan, we have to pay some extra amount to the bank. Such extra amount is known as interest. So here, interest on debenture is usually paid half yearly. Interest can be paid half yearly or annually, but in case of interest of debentures, it is usually paid half yearly. Interest on debenture is a charge against the profits of the company, which means interest on debentures has to be paid regularly even if the company suffers a loss or it does not earn profit. Rate of interest payable on debenture is prefixed on the debentures. For example, when we write 9% debentures, so 9% here means the amount of interest payable on debentures. Also, as per Income Tax Act, company is required to deduct income tax at the prescribed rate from the gross amount of debentures interest, which is known as TDS. TDS means tax deducted at source. So when we pay interest to the debenture holders, some amount of income tax is deducted from the total amount of debenture interest. So that is known as TDS. And the deducted tax is to be deposited in government account on behalf of debentures holders. So whatever tax amount which we have deducted from the interest debentures interest amount, that tax amount is deposited in the government account. तो जब हम डिबेंचर होल्डर्स को इंटरेस्ट का अमाउंट देते हैं, उसमें से हम कुछ % इनकम टैक्स का डिडक्ट करते हैं, और ये जो अमाउंट होता है ये हम कहाँ डिपॉजिट करते हैं? गवर्नमेंट अकाउंट के. किसके बिहाफ पे? डिबेंचर होल्डर्स के बिहाफ पे. So following entries are passed for the interest on debentures. First entry is when the interest is due and the tax is deducted at source. We can say TDS. So the entry on interest due will be interest on debentures account debit. Now interest on debenture is a loss for the company. As we know, debenture is a kind of loan which is raised by the company by issuing it to the general public. And at the time of repayment, company has to pay the interest on these debenture. So it is a kind of loss for the company, and losses are always debited. So interest on debentures account is debited. To debenture holders account, this interest is to be paid to the debenture holders. That means debenture holders will receive this interest. That is why it is credited. To TDS payable account. Now TDS is the amount of tax which is deducted from the gross amount of debenture interest, and this tax is paid to the government. That means government will receive this tax. That is why it is credited. Second entry is on when interest is paid to the debenture holders. Now the entry will be debentures account debit to bank account. Here the rule of personal account will be applicable, debit the receiver. So here debenture holders will receive the amount of interest. That is why it is debited. Next entry will be on payment of tax deducted at source, which means the payment of TDS to the government. So entry for that will be TDS payable account debit to bank account. Government is receiving the amount of tax deducted at source, so that is why it is debited. And the last entry is on transfer of debenture interest to statement of P&L account. Now at last the amount of debenture interest will be transferred to P&L account. So the entry for transferring the debenture interest to P&L account will be statement of profit and loss account debit to interest account. Now here is the practical question based on the interest on debentures, and the question is, on 1st April 2015, JK Limited issued 8,009% debentures of ₹1,000 each at a discount of 6% redeemable at a premium of 5% after 3 years. The company closes its books on 31st March every year. Interest on 9% debenture is payable on 30th September and 31st March every year. The rate of tax deducted at source is 10%. Pass necessary journal entries for the issue of debentures and debentures interest for the year ended 31st March 2016. So now according to the question, JK Limited issued debentures at discount and also redeemed the debenture at premium. So first entry will be based on application and allotment money received. So the entry will be bank account debit to debentures application and allotment account, and the date will be 1st April 2015. Now here the amount was 75,20,000 as 8,000 is the number of debentures issued and it is issued at a discount of 6%. So 6% of 1,000 is rupees 60. That means it has been issued at a discount of rupees 60. So 1000 minus 60 will be 940 and 940 into 8000 will be 75,20,000. Now on the same date, entry will be passed on transferring the application and allotment amount to the debentures account. So as we know, company has issued the debentures at a discount of 6% and it has repaid the amount of debentures at a premium of 5%. So issuing the debentures at discount is a loss, plus redemption of debentures at premium is also a loss for the company. That means company has beared the total loss of 11%. 6% plus 5% is 11%. So the entry for transferring the application money to the debentures account will be debentures application and allotment account debit, loss on issue of debentures account debit, as it is debentures are redeemed at premium, so it is a future loss for the company, and this future loss is recorded at the time of issue of debentures by the company. So here loss on issue of debentures include the premium redemption of premium and also the issue of debentures at discount. To 9% debentures account, to premium on redemption of debentures account. So now debentures application and allotment account is debited with the amount 75,20,000 as this was the amount received on debentures issued. Loss on issue of debentures account will be debited with the amount 8,80,000 as total loss is 6% is the loss on discount of debentures and 5% is redemption of debentures at premium. So total loss percentage is 11. So 11 into 8,000 is 8,80,000. To 9% debentures account, as 8,000 is the number of debentures issued and 1,000 is the issued price. So 8,000 into 1,000 will be 80 lakh. To premium on redemption of debentures account, and it is credited with the amount 4 lakh as the premium amount is 5% and the issued price is 1,000. So 5% of 1,000 will be 50 and 50 into 8,000 is 4 lakhs. So now according to the question, interest on debenture is paid half yearly, which means interest on debenture will be payable 2 times in a year, first on 30th September and second on 31st March. So on 30th September, entry for interest due will be interest on debentures account debit, as interest on debenture is a loss for the company, so it is debited to debenture holders account. Debenture holders will receive the amount of debenture interest. To TDS payable account, this amount is received by the government and it is the amount of tax which is deducted from the gross amount of interest debentures. So now interest on debentures amount is calculated as follows. So here is the number of debentures issued, which is 8,000 into rate of interest is 9%, so 9 upon 100 into debentures, interest on debentures is paid half yearly, so it is multiplied by 6 by 12. So by solving this, we will get 3,60,000. So 3,60,000 is the interest on debentures. But in the question it is given that the rate of tax deducted at source is 10%. So we will deduct 10% from this amount. So TDS is 10%, that means 10% of 3,60,000 will be 36,000. So 36,000 is the amount which will be paid to the government as a TDS. So that amount payable to debenture holders will be 3,60,000, which was to a gross amount of interest, minus 36,000, which is TDS. That means 3,24,000 will be amount payable to debenture holders. So interest on debentures account is debited with the gross amount of interest, which is 3,60,000. Debenture holders account will be credited with the amount 3,24,000. This is the amount after deducting TDS. And TDS payable is credited with the amount 36,000 as we have calculated above. Next entry will be interest paid to the debenture holders. This was the entry for the interest due. Here the payment of interest is done to the debenture holders. So the entry will be debenture holders account debit to bank account, and the amount will be 3,24,000. Next entry is on payment of tax deducted at source. This is the payment made to the government, and the entry will be TDS payable account debit to bank account, and the amount will be 36,000. Now the second half yearly interest is paid on 31st March 2016. So the entry for interest on debentures amount due will be interest on debentures account debit to debenture holders account to TDS payable account, and the amount will be same as it was on 30th September. So interest on debentures account is debited with the amount 3,60,000. It is a gross amount of interest. Debenture holders account is credited with the amount 3,24,000 by deducting TDS, and TDS payable is credited with the amount 36,000. Next entry will be the payment of interest amount to the debenture holders. So debenture holders account debit to bank account, amount will be 3,24,000. And next will be the on payment of tax deducted at source. This payment is made to the government, and the entry will be TDS payable account debit to bank account, and the amount is 36,000. Now the last entry will be passed on transfer of debenture interest to statement of P&L account, and the entry will be statement of P&L account debit to interest on debentures account, and the amount is 7,20,000. So this is the amount which is the gross amount of interest on debentures paid on 30th September and 31st March. So 3,60,000 plus 3,60,000 is 7,20,000. So now moving on to the next topic, which is writing off discount or loss on issue of debentures. So as we know, discount or loss on issue of debenture is a capital loss. So it must be written off before such debentures are redeemed. So now, according to the Companies Act 2013, securities premium is utilized for writing of discount or loss on issue of debentures. So ये जितने भी लॉस हैं जो एक कैपिटल लॉस है कंपनी के लिए, इसको राइट ऑफ कहाँ से किया जाता है? जो सिक्योरिटीज प्रीमियम रिजर्व जो कि कंपनी के लिए कैपिटल गेन होता है. सो कैपिटल गेन से ये कैपिटल लॉस राइट ऑफ किया जाता है. Now the following entry is passed to write off the discount on debentures. Statement of P&L account debit to discount or loss on issue of debentures account, or securities premium reserve account debit to discount or loss on issue of debentures account. So ये जो discount और loss on issue of debentures है, ये तो या तो securities premium से write off हो सकता है या फिर statement of P&L account से write off होगा. Discount or loss on issue of debentures can be written off in two ways. First is writing off equal amount each year. Second is writing off proportionate amount each year. Starting with the first way, which is writing off equal amount each year, which is also known as fixed installment method. So in this method, when debentures are to be redeemed after a fixed period in lump sum, the total amount of discount or loss on issue should be spread over the lifetime of debentures equally. इसका मतलब है जब कंपनी सारे डिबेंचर्स एक साथ रिडीम करती है आफ्टर अ फिक्स्ड पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, तो जो टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ डिस्काउंट है या लॉस ऑन इश्यू ऑफ डिबेंचर्स है वो हर साल इक्वली राइट ऑफ होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, if the debentures amounting to rupees 10 lakh are issued at a discount of 6% repayable at the end of 5 years, then the total discount will be 6% of 10 lakh will be 60,000. So 60,000 is the total discount on 5 years, which means the amount of discount to be written off each year from statement of P&L account will be 60,000 was the total amount of discount in 5 years. So 60,000 divided by 5 will be 12,000. So 12,000 is the amount which will be written off every year during the time of 5 years. So the entry will be statement of P&L account debit to discount or loss on issue of debentures with the amount 12,000, and this entry will be passed in every year at the end of every year during the time period of 5 years. Now the next method is writing off proportionate amount each year, which is also known as fluctuating installment method. So under this method, when debentures are repaid by annual drawings or installment, the discount should be written off in the ratio of debentures outstanding as at the end of each accounting year. मतलब जब कंपनी डिबेंचर्स एनुअली पे कर रही है या इंस्टॉलमेंट में पे करती है, तो जो डिस्काउंट है वो राइट ऑफ होगा किस रेशियो में, जितने डिबेंचर्स साल के एंड में आउटस्टैंडिंग रह जाएंगे. सो प्रीवियस मेथड में कंपनी क्या कर रही थी, एक साथ डिबेंचर्स रीपे कर रही थी एट आफ्टर अ फिक्स पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, और उसमें डिस्काउंट कैसे राइट ऑफ हो रहा था, हर साल इक्वली. बट इस मेथड में कंपनी क्या कर रही है, एनुअली या इंस्टॉलमेंट में डिबेंचर्स रीपे कर रही है, और जो डिस्काउंट है वो राइट ऑफ होगा किस रेशियो में, जितने डिबेंचर्स ड्यू रह जाएंगे साल के एंड में. द अमाउंट ऑफ डिस्काउंट अंडर दिस मेथड गोज ऑन रिड्यूसिंग एवरी ईयर. सो दिस मेथड में ऑल्सो बी नोन एज रिड्यूसिंग इंस्टॉलमेंट मेथड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, a company issues rupees 15 lakh 9% debentures at a discount of 10% redeemable by annual drawings of rupees 3 lakh at the end of each year. So the amount of discount will be written off, will be calculated as. Now according to the question, amount utilized by the company in the first year is 15 lakh, and at the end of the first year the company has repaid the amount of debenture of rupees 3 lakh. So 15 lakh minus 3 lakh is 12 lakh. So 12 lakh will be the amount utilized by the company in the second year. Again in the second year, at the end of second year, company withdraws 3 lakh as a repayment of debentures. So 12 lakh minus 3 lakh is 9 lakh. Again in the third year, at the end of the third year, company paid 3 lakh as the interest on debentures. So 9 lakh minus 3 lakh is 6 lakh, and at the fifth year the remaining amount will be 3 lakh. So the ratio will be 1:2:3:4:5. Now the amount of discount to be written off every year will be as under. So the total amount of discount is 15 lakh is the debenture issued and 10% is the discount percent. So discount amount will be 10% of 15 lakh, which is 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 is the total amount of discount. So the amount of discount in first year will be calculated according to the following ratio. So 1,50,000 into 5 divided by 15 will be 50,000. So 50,000 is the amount of discount in first year. Second year, 1,50,000 into 4 upon 15, which is 40,000. Third year is 1,50,000 into 3 divided by 15. Amount of discount will be 30,000. Fourth year, 1,50,000 into 2 divided by 15. Discount amount will be 20,000. And in the fifth year, 1,50,000 into 1 divided by 15, amount is 10,000. So 10,000 is the amount of discount in the fifth year. So with this, we have finished the first section of issue and redemption of debentures in this session. In the next session, we'll continue with the second section. So that's all for today. Thank you.